Now, I already know, and we all know, that Dion starts and does a lot of shit. He has a smart ass mouth that people want to punch him in. That's true. But at the same time, I do feel as though people are being unfair to him. Let's get into the review. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for a brand new review of the Come Up Atlanta Season 2 episode. No, it's Season 3, Episode 2. Okay, about to get into it, y'all. Yes, as you can see, I am comfy tonight. I'm not dressed up. I am comfy tonight with my white beater, my shorts, and my jacket. Okay, because number one, I'm tired. Number two, it's cold in this damn closet. Yes, I can already see that the wintertime is on the way. Yes, indeed. But we're here to talk about this new episode, so let's get right on into it. Okay, so we started off with Leon and Darian, and they are at a park, and they want to discuss the ins and outs of their relationship, how bad it's been, how good it's been, all of that good stuff. And in the midst of this conversation, I just don't understand this. I'm not here to judge nobody's relationship, period, because, well, I don't have a relationship, but I'm working on a relationship, but that's another story. But however, I'm not here to judge nobody's relationship, because everybody doesn't run their relationships the same way that I would run my own relationships. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't the same. However, I just didn't understand the basis of this conversation. I didn't understand what they were talking about. But apparently they've had domestic disputes. They've gotten to like fist fights or whatever. And they're basically addressing the fist fights that they've been in. And they, you know, Darian posted pictures and shit saying that he'll never be back with someone that'll put their hands on him. But yet he's sitting here in the damn confessional with the same nigga that he said he wouldn't be with. But that's just how it is. I get the feeling that they have a toxic relationship. That's the feeling that I get by watching this. Like I said, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to speak my truth. I'm here to give you guys what I see. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we will be interviewing people from the Come Up ATL. And if we ever get the chance to interview Darian, he can address it. But what I'm saying is, it just seems like they got an abusive, not really abusive, but a toxic relationship where they argue, they have a whole lot of problems, they fight, they fuck, they make up, and they're back together again. I do like the fact that they are addressing the issues, they are addressing the violence in the relationship, and they want to grow from it. And honestly, normally a bitch would be like, well, if a nigga putting their hands on you, you know what I'm saying, you need to leave their ass. You know, cueing Love Is Blind, and it'll take over your mind. You know, Eve, Love Is Blind. You know, you cue that song up. But it seems to me like they're trying to work on the problem here. That's how it comes across to me. Like they're trying to work on the issue. And if that's the case, then, you know, let them do that. You know, I don't know if I could be in a relationship with someone that puts their hands on me, per se. But, you know, at least put their, like, it could be a situation where things may have escalated. We may have gotten to one physical altercation, just one, and we were able to move past it. But when you're constantly getting mad at me and you putting your hands on me every time when the going gets tough, that's a problem. So hopefully they're able to get past everything, and hopefully they're able to move on from everything. That's all I can say about that. Really, that's all I can really say. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So Milan and Dion, they're having a conversation. Of course, everybody's talking about Milan and that big fat ass of his. And yes, he got one. Trust me, he got one. And they're talking about Dion's issues with Quay and Darian. Now, Milan feels as though because he had to talk to Darian, he feels like Dion should talk to Quay and Darian. Dion's problem with Quay is basically the same problem that I had with Quay. Going back to the reunion when they were filming the reunion, Darian put hands on Dion. Quay was laughing about the situation, and then he went there to console him. I thought that was phony too. No lies, I don't give a fuck. I thought that was fucking phony too. Because it's like this for me. If you sit up here laughing at me When I done got my ass beat, and then you want to sit up here and come and console me and act like you give a fuck about my well-being. No, bitch. You didn't give a fuck about my well-being, because if you did, your ass wouldn't have been nowhere laughing at me. You would have been trying to stop them from whooping my ass, but instead you over there laughing with the same motherfuckers that kind of set me up. No. So yes, I'll be looking at your ass sideways too, my nigga. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I wouldn't fuck with Quay like that. For me, I wouldn't, because I feel like you on some phony shit. That's just me. But then he started talking about Darion, and but Dion did say he could talk to Quay. It's Darion that he doesn't want to talk to. And Milan feels like because it's been over a year now, they can talk about it. But at the same time, Milan, I like you, but that's not a fair situation. You didn't get hands put on you by Darion. Dion did. Dion pretty much got drugged on TV. Everybody sees it. Everybody goes back to watch it. Thousands of people saw it. It's traumatizing. It's traumatic. It's embarrassing. You didn't go through that. He probably ain't never busted a grape a day in his life. He probably never been in a fight before. So for him to get in the fight and be in a situation like that, you know what I mean? Of course, he's not going to want to talk to Darion. He probably is traumatized by Darion for what he did to him. Now, granted, I've seen better fights than that. Like, I've seen motherfuckers really get their ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? But he just, you know, he attacked him. Yes, he did. He wasn't expecting him to. But at the same time, it's like, you know, no matter how brutal or non-brutal the fight was still a fight. He did get hands put on him. He did get attacked. Can't nobody tell him how to feel about it. I just think that people are being unfair when it comes down to that. Like, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, he was still attacked by that boy, and he ain't over it. You can't tell nobody when to get over something. Like, you can put your hands on me today, and I probably never get over it. Like, I probably never get over you putting your hands on me. Every time I see you, I probably want to square up with you. Like, that's just the basis of the situation. Like, you can't tell nobody when to get over something, how to get over it. That's their prerogative. That's the way they feel. Who are you to tell me what to get over? You know what I'm saying? That's how I take it. So, you know, Milan keeps on trying to tell him that he needs to talk to Darion, but the boy don't want to talk to Darion, and I feel like y'all can't make him talk to him. Period. Anthony is so cute. He's so cute. He was talking about his relationship with his father, and I just felt bad for him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thankful to be who I am and have a good relationship with both my mom and my dad. It wasn't always like that. I've always had the better relationship with my mother than my dad, honestly. But to see other people go through the shit that they go through, it really makes me feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made me feel hella bad when I see them going through shit like that. But, you know, you live and you learn. But my prayers go out to Anthony. I hope things get better between him and his family. Quay and Dion meet up. And Quay is so cute. He really is. But they were talking. And I'm just getting irritated by this conversation because Quay feels like you talked all that shit last season. You talked all that shit while we were filming. You should have known that it was coming at the reunion. In so many words, you could say that, okay, maybe Quay has a point here. But at the same time, it's like, but he got attacked though. Like, he didn't even see that shit coming. Like, the girl Tay got up to put a wig on him, and then Tay Anthony threw the bottle at him, and then that's when Darion went in for the kill. It came across like a setup. That boy didn't see that fight coming. Like, did he probably think that there was a threat of some violence for him because of the shit that he said? Maybe so. But the way that shit happened, it was no way he could have known that he was finna fight that boy. Like, just straight up. So, I wish that people would stop trying to make excuses for this situation. Yeah, Dion said some crazy shit. But Dion never tried to fight none of them. And it's pretty obvious that Dion ain't the type of person that's a fighter. Like, Dion talks shit, yeah, he throws shade, yeah. But I've never once heard him threaten to try to fight nobody. I never once said that he would fight somebody, or none of that. So at the end of the day, regardless of what y'all may say or what y'all may think, the boy did not deserve to get his ass beat like that. That's just how I feel. Yeah, he was talking shit, yeah, he was doing too much, all that. All day. I agree with all that, all damn day. But I still don't feel like he deserved all of that. That was just a bit much for me. I didn't think he deserved all that. He didn't deserve all that. Period. Say what you want, but he didn't. That's how I feel. He didn't deserve it. Because it's like, okay, yeah, he talks shit. He do the most. But it's like, he never threatened to fight nobody. I can understand if he was talking about how he'll whoop your ass and shit like that. But he ain't say none of that. He was just reading y'all. And y'all didn't have to whoop his ass for that. Just read his ass back. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, I can understand if he was sitting up here making threats and shit, and then when he get his ass beat, he plays the victim. That part I can understand. But he ain't never threatened none of y'all, so clearly he wasn't no threat. Clearly he wasn't gonna bust a grape in a damn grapefruit fight, no way. So it's just like, why bother? You know what I'm saying? So people are trying to make excuses for it and trying to make it seem like Dion is not well within his feelings. Whether or not he deserved the ass whooping or not, he still has a right to feel the way that he does. He got beat up. You can't tell nobody when to get over nothing. Period. I'm sorry, but you can't. However, they made peace and it was all over with. Now, at the end, we get ready to see Dion talk to Darion. Dion starts getting anxiety over the situation. Like, Dion is scared out of his mind. He don't want to talk to him right now. Milan, on the other hand, is like, well, bitch, if you knew you didn't want to talk to him, we could have stayed the fuck at home. Get your ass in this car. You know what I mean? Like, I understood that. I understood that shit. I definitely understood that. But I don't need Dion doing this fake ass crying that he doing to gather sympathy and all this stuff. Boy, you are not a good actor. Stop doing all that fake ass crying. But at the end of the goddamn day, he didn't deserve that shit. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of it all, I understood him. Like, he's not ready to talk to him. And he shouldn't be ready to talk to him. The boy already put hands on him. I understand, baby. I understand. Because if I was Dion, I probably wouldn't be ready to talk to Darion either. Like, he was traumatized. He ain't ready to see that boy. It's just that, like, a lot of the times when you're not ready to see somebody, the anxiety gonna rush. That's just really the truth. So, I was Team Dion tonight. I'm sorry. And I was not Team Dion at all for the majority. Like, I did review the Come Up Atlanta season 2, but not all the way through. But I was not here for Dion, period, at all during that season. Because I thought he was a messy ass bitch. He was talking too much shit. But when he got beat up, I didn't like that. At least I didn't like the way it happened. You know what I mean? Because he could have got his ass beat all day, but it's just the way it happened that I didn't like. And I don't like how people are trying to minimize it now and trying to make it seem like he don't have a right to feel the way he do. He got every right because he was the one who had hands put on him, period. So, it is what it is. But, that's it for the Come Up Atlanta. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on all forms of social media. It will be at the bottom of the screen, okay? And with that being said, y'all, your boy's out of here. Until my next review, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.